Instagram. I don't feel like being fast with this today. I'm just going to take my time and do all the things. Come on in the room. Let me give you guys my new, hold on. Okay, like I was legit jamming this morning, by the way. Let me just tell you guys why I was jamming and what I was jamming. I was jamming 1990 Brian McKnight. What? 1990 Brian McKnight. Okay, let me see if I'm in the place to be. Instagram. We're good. We're good. Come on in the room, people. Hi, I'm Lakeisha Michelle. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's up? Good night. Good day. When you're watching the replay, people say what's up. Say what's up to your girl. I think you guys just need to catch up with this. I know we were all up late discussing and arguing, which I'm not about to argue about Brandy, but it was fun. It was fun seeing all the comments. I love them all. I love them all. No one's sitting on the sidelines. But Brandy is my girl. Not an option anymore. But this is what we really need to be worried about. Like, what change are you going to be in your life? That's what I'm really concerned about. I am the change. What's up, Shamika? What's going on, you guys? I've been waiting for. Think about something in your life that you want to shift. You have the power right now. Now it's time to run. It's time to run. It's time to soar, even in the pandemic. And I'm not asking for permission. I'm kicking down the door. I'm the change I've been waiting for. I'm the freaking change. Yo, I'm ready to wake up. Hey, I'm ready to stand up. I'm ready to speak up. Show up. I am the change. Come on in the room, y'all. What's good? What's Gucci? What's up? I'm ready. What's good? I'm ready to speak. Let me know where you're listening from. I love it. I love it. I love it. Good morning, Kawana. I am the change. No more playing small. What's up, Danielle? I realized that now more than What's good? What's good? What's up, Kelly? Hi, Ron. What's up? No more sitting on the so you guys, tag a friend. We're gonna have a conversation. The conversation topic today is, what are you practicing? I am the change. I am the change. Oh, I'm the change I've been waiting for. Listen, I've grown and I want. Oh, now it's time to run to soar. What are you practicing? What are you practicing? I'm not asking for permission. I'm kicking down the door. Yes. I'm the change I've been waiting for. You guys, I looked up last night. I had my first listening party online in 2014. I went and found the video. I am the change, yeah. Everybody was like, no one cares. It's whatever. And last night, 1.2 million people was literally listening to a Bluetooth speaker with Brandy and Monica. Don't listen to nobody. Don't listen to nobody but yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because what comes to you, there's nothing new under the sun. And if it came to you, do it now. And bump who has something to say. Like, bump them. Bump them. What's up, Niecy? My niece Reagan in the building. Reagan Nevels. You guys go follow her. 14-year-old, probably more motivated than half the people in the world right now. I'm ready to speak up, no matter how difficult it is. Show up. I am the change. I am the change. Yeah. I am the change. Yeah. Every day. I'm so ready. I am the change. Yes. I'm about to put that on so you guys can download it everywhere. I've been getting so many messages about that concert. If you haven't got the concert, get it at LakeishaMichelle.com. I did the concert and you get the song, your own copy of the song that's about to be done. And we're going to be on to the next. It'll be public, so it'll just be distributed, whatever. But if you want to use it in your materials and your videos and things like that, this is the perfect song right now for the climate that we're in and forever, honestly, because it can apply to any category of your life. If you want to be the change financially, if you want to be the change physically, if you want to be the change emotionally, or if you want to see something different, then you got to be the change, is what I was trying to say. But anyway, the conversation today is, what are you practicing? What are you practicing? What are you practicing? And I was having a conversation with someone, and it was just it was just a good reminder of, are you practicing like You so used to dysfunction. Like you so used to like, you can't just enjoy the space the way that it is. You like, things are calm, so I must fill it with something. I must have a drama story to tell. I must talk about so-and-so being sick and so this and so. You can't just have a moment of just space and enjoy the space. Do you know most people cannot enjoy the space? You've got to fill the space with noise. You got to feel, and now I'm loud. Yeah, I know I'm loud. But honestly, one thing people always say about me is that when they see me in person, like I be chilling, I be quiet. I don't want to talk to you. When I want to talk, I talk. Here we are. But when I don't, it's completely quiet. Like I don't even have a television. I don't need noise. Like I be in such peace. And there's so many things that I just want to say that contribute to peace, by the way, like organization and, you know, all that kind of stuff. As much as everybody thinks I'm completely random and chaotic or whatever, they say hyper, and people send me messages. I just send all y'all messages. You know, you hyper, you this and that. I'm free. Like most people are bogged down with stuff, like, and I'm not. And in order to have freedom, like you have to have things in order, because then you can move around because you know what is what in real life. Like a lot of times people are drained and unorganized and tired because of what's unorganized. Like you wake up and as you go to bed tired, you wake up tired. It hasn't, that's energy leaks somewhere. So I'm just very good at, if you're leaking my energy, you got to go. Okay. And you doesn't have to be a person. It could be like, I don't know, anything. If anything is leaking my energy, it must leave. It must go. So anyway, here's the thing. What are you practicing? There's just so many ways you can go with this conversation. And this is what dropped in my spirit for you guys. But like, especially to a lot of you guys follow me, you're entrepreneurs or you want to start a side hustle or whatever. But if you don't practice selling, you can have as many websites as you want. You can go get your DBA, your LLC, your corporation, your whatever. You can go get the brand colors. You can get all that stuff. Who cares? Can you sell? If you're not practicing selling, then you're not going, your business is nothing but it's just cute. It's cute. It's like, it's cute to say like, yeah, I'm a business owner. Listen, business owner, you need to learn how to do business. You got to practice business. You have to practice marketing. You have to practice selling. You have to practice understanding business models and then apply what you learn to your business. You have to practice under all the little different areas. Like customer service is a practice, you know, having your ear to the ground and understanding, like reading things. And like, it's a whole lot of practice. Like, but if you're practicing, you know, getting mad at customers because you feel like they trying to haggle your prices, whose fault is it? It ain't their fault. It's your fault. It's your business. You're responsible for the results. I am the change. If you want to, you know what I'm saying, take some money and go do something, then you practice saving. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things where it's like, if you're depressed, then you have to practice things that make you happy, that lift your spirit. Practice. You don't get to just say, I'm depressed and I'm depressed and I'm depressed and every day I'm depressed. Because guess what? You have what you say. This is an atmosphere that you're speaking into. Somebody today, I think you forgot that your words become things, because it is literally like, in the beginning was the word was God, the word was with God. What does that mean? Like, it's just everything already exists, and what you're speaking is what you see. What you're speaking is what you see. You understand what I'm saying? So if you think that I never get a chance ahead, that's why you never get ahead, because you're so busy practicing that speech, you don't know how to veer from it. You're so busy practicing the woe is me. Black folk, we do it all the time. I'm black, so I'm talking to black people because I don't know what everybody else do, because I'm just talking about black folks. You know what I'm saying? But you know what your culture do. Black people real good at, you could be like chilling and you just sitting on the porch. Where I'm from in the South, we sit on the porch. You know what I'm saying? We sit and we just look around. We just be like looking and waving at the neighbors, and we just sit and we chill. Okay. Some of y'all be on my Facebook and y'all see how we sit at my dad's house. Now, we don't have a porch. We could make one. We technically have like a pinch of a porch, but we just sit in the house because it's hot in Texas too. So, you know, we sit. We don't need to be doing anything. We just be chilling. Like, we just chills and we sit. But a lot of times what happens in the South, for sure, and I'm not talking about Texas South, I'm talking about Georgia South, like my family from Georgia, Florida, right? If you really think about it, like I think about my great grandma, they don't know how to just chill. It'll be like, you know, and so-and-so down the street thinks she this and that. And, you know, so-and-so, they sick. And, you know, so-and-so, good Lord have mercy, this happened to them. Oh, you know, so-and-so husband love. So it's always like the doom stories. Do not fill your empty space with the doom stories. Like, why do we need to talk about what else? What's good happening? Do you know how hard it is for some people to figure out like what they're excited about in life? Do you know how hard it is for people to actually like legit be happy? Because it's like, I feel uncomfortable being happy. And it really goes to like, is it that you think you don't deserve to be happy? What is it? What is going on? Like, why do you're just completely uncomfortable, like not having a problem? You're completely uncomfortable with not talking about the freaking struggle? While we are black, we've been black. So before all this stuff is trending right now, I've been getting discriminated because my name Lakeisha. I've been getting all this different stuff that's going on. I've been had all the run-ins. I done had white boys literally walk up on my car because of my skin color. I done had white boys in truck, like, and always be in the truck. What is the thing with the white boys in the trucks? I don't know. But anyway, these are like real life experiences where I feared for my life because you can tell this person does not like me because of my skin color. I'm a woman driving, and this man is like literally about to try to like run me off the road. Like crazy stuff. Been having racial experiences on the corporate world. Been having that. So guess what? I think that sometimes when you used to that, and you become, that has become your significance. Now, while that has happened to me, some of my closest friends are white, Hispanic, Lebanese, French, all kind of stuff. Like I said, okay, this is real and we get to address this and we get to look at what does reform and change look like, but we don't get to sit around and sing the woe is me ninja story all day because that's not going to get you nowhere. But angry, ulcers, and on about the earth. Be the change. How can I show up to be the difference? And even though I see these things, and even though this stuff is happening, like what's my part to play? Because that does not give me an excuse to sit in discomfort and uncomfort and to sit in complaining and to sit in practicing the struggle. Because that's what the problem is. So many people are envisioning the struggle every day, and you're not envisioning what does new life look like. We need people that are going to be on the front lines fighting and being activists. Yes. How about we go look, and it don't matter if you're not dealing, like, it don't matter. Like, this is, think about the bigger picture of what I'm saying. It's like, if I'm so frustrated with the quote unquote struggle, then I want to be the example of the change. I want to be the person in my family that does this, that does this, that does that, in spite of the struggle that we have. What I'm not going to do is be the person that wants to sit around, gather around with a brewski on the weekend and talk about it like, oh man, here we go again. I am the change. It is real. It doesn't mean you discount it. Yes, Black Lives Matter. Yes, what we see is a big deal, but let's get into what is the law that allows this foolish, like, let's get into the change. Where the attorneys at? Like, let's wrangle together and like be the change and also live a life, because you get to have fun in life. When is there not chaos? Because if it wasn't this, it was going to be something else. When is there not chaos? When? When, Sway? Somebody tell me when. Because guess what? As soon as I move out my mama's house, the chaos super double triple. Super double triple. Ain't have no money, ain't have this, ain't have that, and ain't have was the lifestyle. Everybody was trying to make it. Everybody was struggling. Everybody was going through. So what was going to change? Me. I had to make a decision that even though this is what we know, I want something different. Even though I don't see somebody right now that looks like me over there, I'm about to go over there. And I'm going to be the somebody up in there. And that type of thinking is what opened up doors for opportunities. But okay. I'm in no way saying ignore what is happening in your life or in society, because we live in this society. What I'm saying is, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? You like to just complain. You know, you don't know about what happened to me 10 years ago. It's 10 years ago. Like, why is that still the thing? Like, I'm gonna tell you that I went through an abusive relationship and I'm over it. I'm gonna have to be like, hold on, you guys. Like, what? It's over. And try it again. I will shoot you in your head and still praise Jesus. Hello, hi. My life is fabulous. Like, I'm not what happened 10 years ago. Now, it made certain things in me be the way that they are. Yes. Like, I'm here for that. I'm grateful for that. But I'm not about to sit here and be like trying to just have significance and just be like, oh my God, that time when I almost. You guys, is this your life to live or not? Sorry. I got to say it. Because this is what people be thinking. And then it's people that think that and they be like, well, we're going to move on. Because I got friends, like, I promise you, if I put my conversations with these people, like, you know how you have different compartments of people in your life. You got the people, like when you was young, you had the person you go to the club with, then you got the person you go to dinner with, you got the person that, you know, if you need to stab somebody, come on, let me call that person. You have different people. Like, different friends, the conversation is completely different. Like, they're not even, certain things you wouldn't even register. You wouldn't even have those conversations. Like, it's not a thing. And you wonder, why am I seeing the same thing? If I'm seeing the same thing, I just got to check myself. I am the change. I am the change. I am the change. I am the change. If it is to be, it is up to me. If it is to be, it is up to me. There's going to be struggles, period. People are going to die. I wasn't here to live forever and ever. That's just the way that it goes. I think the more comfortable you understand and become with that rule, which is why I can love on my mom and love on my mama is super sick. Super sick. But I understand that nobody, not even me, and even though she's super sick, God forbid, something can happen to me and I still go first. Like, it's just the way that it goes. That's called life. So the thing is, I'm living. I'm going to die empty. I'm going to be me. I'm going to speak up. I'm going to stand for what I believe in. I'm going to own Keisha, all of Keisha. And there have been moments in my life where I let people say things and then I just be like trying to be quiet because it's like, well, they said I was this. They said I was that. Bump them. I need to get the t-shirt. Bump them people. Bump them. Like, legit, forget them. Like, what do we even care about? Why do I care? And the funny thing is, I was raised, my daddy, legit, I could go to my daddy's house right now and put him on live stream. He raised me. You do not care if someone says, who is that person? What bill are they paying? Even how we was going back and forth about Brandy last night. Now, I was being kiki funny, like it was fun, but some people was getting way too deep. And I'm like, you don't have a life if you're getting that emotional about Brandy or Monica. You need to get like some type of, it's not that deep. Like, it's just not that deep. It's not that deep. Like, why are you trying to argue with me? It's fun because it's a fans, like you fanning, like you supposed to be like, oh, I'm team this and team that. All the singers, we like team Brandy because like you love Brandy as a vocalist. Like, but I also love Monica and like legit, like who cares? Like, it was 1.2 million people. I'm looking at the business perspective, like this is brilliant. They got a Bluetooth speaker. Now, of course, they had not a Bluetooth speaker, but this is literally playing some music on the iPad. And just chilling like, oh! And it's 1.2 million people here. And all the blue verified check marks. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then it don't matter. It really doesn't. But the fact that, it got 1.2 million, so there's some relevancy, right? But it's like, look at all this attention. Attention is the name of the game in general. If you're in business, you got to have something that brings people, you got to have attention drawn to your business. You got to be able to get people's attention so they can even think about if they want to do business with you. So I was just like looking at that part. I was like, this is amazing. This is absolutely brilliant. What's going on, Path Finding Life Coach? Live your life because you only can. You're the only one that can live it. Folks like my mama told me I was stupid. Now, what's stupid is if you just gonna live by that for the rest of your life. What's stupid is if you letting that guide your life. Like legit. Sometimes we need to be real tough, ghetto, gangster, blunt with ourselves. What's stupid is if I keep letting someone else control my life. The only life I get in this realm, if I let someone else, it doesn't matter who the someone is. Your parents are not supposed to get everything right. So why are you giving them all of this power? You're grown. You're super grown. I'm sorry. Did your mother pay your bills? And even if she does, it doesn't matter. Well, I got no mama. Okay, well, I'm sorry. Here we are. You got your life right now and you grown. Like, this is why the kids be all over the place. Adults still acting like big grown up 12-year-olds. Like, for real, y'all, we got to like solve these issues. Solve them. And guess what? They get to be solved when you decide. There are things in your life where you legit been like, you woke up and you was just like, I'm done with that. Boom. Ladies, you just be like, you over a man. You be like, you wake up and you just like, it's like, and that's a wrap. Dude be like, baby, what's up? Done. Complete. Finito. It's a wrap. It's nothing. You just decided. Oh, I'm not going to do this. Oh, yeah, no. Click. Now, some of y'all be holding on. Oh, but he just, is he the only one? My daddy, baby. This one I need to call my daddy, put him on speakerphone. Daddy, tell these women how the game go. My daddy equipped me very well. Oh, next. Thank you. Next. Thank you. Next. What? Like, move on. That's the same way you get to decide that you're just done. You're no longer available for fill in the blank. What are you practicing? Like, this is for real, like legit. So many of you guys message me about tech, and now I can tell y'all be stuttering when y'all be messaging me about y'all not tech savvy. Because I keep telling y'all, stop saying that you're not tech savvy. First of all, if you know how to FaceTime, if you know how to be on live stream, what are you talking about? You're already using technology. You just need to update what you know. I'm updating what I understand about technology. I'm excited about it. The end. Keep telling yourself that. And then make the actions match. I'm updated. I'm going to go. Do you know how many free classes? I be want to like just throw things. Like, there's so many free classes. There's just no excuse, you guys. There isn't. Like, legit. Some of y'all be sending me messages. Oh, yeah, but Keisha, so-and-so can't read. Do you know I know dyslexic people that know more stuff than some of y'all. What are you talking about? Okay, you can't read? Find the audio. Find a way. I was talking to I think he's 6 years old, 7 years old. I don't know. He look. Yesterday, he on YouTube. He was like, Auntie, I got a YouTube thing. This is like my little play nephew, right? I said, you got a YouTube channel? Oh my God, let me subscribe. Homeboy got 50 videos on the YouTube channel. And I said, how did you put them? Because he's underage. I said, and he's live streaming his gaming. So you had to, when you start your YouTube channel, you can't live stream right away. This kid found an app so that he can work around the live streaming part. He was like, well, Auntie, yeah, because I just went and I just was looking for, there was never a moment in his life in that moment where he was like, because I'm a child, because I'm underage, YouTube says I can't live stream. So now what am I going to do? Some of y'all still talk about, I don't want to live stream because what are the people? I mean, I'm just a private, I'm just him. This kid, like, what? I want to live stream. Everybody's like, I'm going to live stream. Like, that's not, it's so normal. You got to think, like, channel these type of children who literally just legit, if they think they're Spider, I tell you that all the time about my nephews. If they think they're Spider-Man for the moment, there's nothing you can do to convince them that they're not Spider-Man. They're not even open to the option that you don't see them as Spider-Man because they are Spider-Man. And that legit is the way that you're supposed to, like I'm telling you guys, I remember when I used to valet my car. Y'all, my car was so raggedy. And I would valet my car and look at them as if they're wrong. Because why are y'all looking at me like my car don't belong in the line? I know it's raggedy right now, but don't worry about that because I'm not raggedy. And so here we are. Park. Let's rock. I'm walking into the venue. Boom, boom, boom. Walking is being here. The end. And let me just tell you, literally people would just be like, well, all right then. She's here. I'm out of my league, but I'm playing. Period. I put myself in the game. Period. Put yourself in the game. I remember when I was in LA and I didn't know where I was at. And I was just going places and just finding new places. And I'm like, I'm about to just be whatever. I'm about to go figure out what's up on the LA scene. So I'm going around. I find this one spot. Turns out this spot is like the spot to be. So for all the real musicians and woo, woo, woo. So I'm just chilling and the band is playing and the band is sick. But the whole time, the night, everybody, we just really want to hear a singer go along with this band. Because this band is like, it is like the hottest players, musicians, like everybody. So I go up to the band after the show is over because I'm a musician. I don't care who you played with. I too, as Norman Freeman says, you guys, Norman Freeman, one of my homeboys had Norman Freeman make me a video. And he was like, Lakeisha, you're an author. He was like, well, I too am an author and I own a library. Do you own a library? I thought that was the funniest thing ever. Anyway, so I walk up to the band and I'm like, yo, what's up? They looked at me like this. I was like, hey, y'all, what's that? They was like, hi. I proceed to get on the stage. Whenever the band is over, I'm like, I ain't no little chink, chink. Oh, I can sing. Like, I perform, darling. So I don't understand the difference between me and you. Because I could have rocked that mic for y'all like somebody that never have rocked it in this vicinity. People were waiting for it and it never came. I could feel it in their energy. You needed me. So I'm here. Hi. Everybody literally was like, they came up to me after I got through talking to the band and they were like, do you know who you were just talking to? I said, no. What? Everybody was like, that is Jay-Z's drummer and that's so-and-so, whatever. So homeboy need a singer and she's here. Hi, how are you guys? So let me know when we can rock. Like, what? Qualified me. I qualified me. I love what you're up to. I respect you. I love that you're so talented. It's why I want to work with you because I'm talented as well. And so we get to do this. And all you can do is be you. Like, if he says no, no big deal. Who cares? Like, I'm on to the next. I'm still great. You saying no to me doesn't mean I'm not great. It just means that it's a no for us. That's all. It's like you have to look at what are you practicing? Are you practicing being the peasant? Are you practicing the broke mentality? Are you practicing like when one day, like I can't even be bothered. What are you practicing? Because what do you want? Darling, do you know? Like you can literally just make I get so worked up because I'm like, you guys, lack of clarity of what you desire and what you're practicing is everything is what it is. And the more I go into this conversation and the more I look at things that I have happened in my life that were absolutely amazing and things that are to come, I looked at my board and I was like, look at my whiteboard. All these things I'm writing down are just like, boom, boom. I'm like, it's happening. And I'm not shocked. I'm just like, I write it down. And so it comes, like it happens. Like I write it down. I set the date. And that's it. And every day you show up to the thing that you wrote down, the thing that you spoke. You feel your brain, like you just walk in it. Like because it's done, it's only a matter of time. Now here's the problem. A lot of times we get mad about time. But this is what I always tell myself. The time's going to pass regardless. So whether you do it or not, the time's going to pass. And here we are. Same time passed. You could have been really grinding. You could have been really whatever you want to do. You could have been intentional. You could have been intentional. But guess what? And I lose attention span. I'm just in a space where I just be like, oh, okay, this person is committed to the struggle or whatever. And the struggle doesn't mean, I'm not just talking about money. I'm saying like the struggle in their brain. Like sometimes you're just so committed to like the struggle. Like you guys be sending me messages. I'm just so down and I'm so miserable and I'm so overwhelmed. And then like, if I offer suggestions, you have a storyline on why that doesn't work. I'm going to have Del Frisco's. I've just decided. Del Frisco's is happening. Anyway, you have a storyline. You don't even want to listen to me. Why are you talking to me? And you clearly don't know me because you should be like, he's going to be like, girl, what are you talking about? Like, we don't have time for this. We don't. Life is so short, you guys. Do you understand? Like, it shouldn't take Chadwick Boseman, you knowing that he had cancer. Like, it shouldn't take that. But it should inspire you to live intentionally. Like, I remember years ago when I saw an interview where somebody was trying to get him to do something. And he was like so calm in the interview. And I had no reason for really watch. I don't know. I just remember his energy in the interview. And he was like, they were trying to convince him of something. Who was that? I can't remember what I was watching. But they were trying to convince Chadwick Boseman to do a particular thing, right? And I just remember he was chilling. He was so calm and he leaned back and he said, nah, I gotta do it's got to make sense. It's got to be worth it. And you could just feel in his energy that the worth it wasn't about the money. He was basically saying, it's not about the money that you're going to get. It's not about the popularity. This has to mean something for me. It has to be for my bigger picture vision. It has to be purposeful. And I just went, wow, like I loved his piece because there was a lot of hype. I'm going to figure it out who I was watching. But somebody was trying to get him to do something. And it was just like, he was so clear. And that's the whole point. I was just talking to my friend yesterday. I said, I need to do another vision board class because you got to do a vision board class. Okay, let me see. Let me show you. Let me pull up this guy. Let me pull up this for you guys. I was just telling my friend, y'all want me to do this class for y'all or what? I mean, I feel like I've done it before. Maybe I need to do it again. I'm going to do a workshop. I'm going to give y'all like a $19. This is my modern vision board. So my vision board is on PowerPoints. I have several things, but like the one that I want to look at weekly, like my quarter three desires and clarity, boom, right there. So I know what's happening. And when I look at this, it excites me because it's like, look at what's happening. Like it's happening. And it's because I'm intentional. I know what I planned to happen for the third quarter. Like even when you look at, why is this thing always doing it? How about, because I need to figure out, like, even when you look, I don't know how to write this. I'm not tech savvy. I'm just kidding. Okay. I legit don't know what I'm doing. Presentation. There we go. Okay. That was the wrong move. Okay. There we go. So even when planning, like you have different categories. So you have your main picture. You have your main picture vision. But then you have different categories. So for quarter three, here are the outcomes that I want for quarter three. Then I have my one word for the quarter, upgrade. Let me upgrade you. Oh, watch moon blazer. Who knows that song? I'm gonna come face you. I actually don't know what she's singing there. She's singing like brands of things, and I don't know what they are. Who knows the words to that? Ladies, I know this is the lady song. Let me upgrade you. I can be for you what Martin did for the people. Learn, but I don't know the words. Anyway, you have your theme for the quarter. So that means everything is upgrade. Like my whole thing is just upgrading. Upgrade. Every category. Upgrade. No, it's just time to go up. It's time to go up. Upgrade the things like, whatever. So I have different categories. of my world. Short hair boot camp. Like that's a category. You have different categories. Podcast category. Facebook ads category. Okay. My voice. That's a category. So you look at the different categories and you plan what you want to see for that particular category. You speak it, you plan it, you be intentional. You literally, it's not an accident that like Short Hair Bootcamp is getting like millions of views right now. You like some of y'all be like, what do you do? Okay, like my internet classes and stuff. Like this particular product, Short Hair Bootcamp, like insane. The traffic is insane. I planned it. I said, oh, let me figure out what I wanted to do, what I wanted to look like. I even planned out the content and how I want it to be, all of that kind of stuff. You plan it. You just get clear. It's very simple. But people don't have this type of clarity. Even I keep telling y'all for your house, your bathroom, your kitchen, the things that you use, that you frequent, preparing for 6 months of stock of these things that you frequent. What does that look like? You would just simply take out a sheet of paper. I'm going to give y'all a workshop. Maybe I should do a workshop or should I do pre-recorded? What do you guys want to do? I'm going to walk you guys through this and we're going to go in deep. Michelle, why are you laughing at me? I was trying to sing the words, but I just don't remember them. It's like, what are these? I know Silkaline Blazers, Diamond Confacious. Like, I don't even think that's what is Diamond Confacious? I don't know what that means. BBS cufflinks. I don't know. I'm practicing not running late for myself, but run early for myself. My desires, my purpose, so forth. Yes, you got me hot, girl. I hear you. You sang. That's right. The main character in my life. Yes. Speak it. Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. You are speaking my language. Yes. That's right. I was saying the same thing to my folks. Live life because you the only one can. Exactly. But you know, so many people, they get awards. They want to get awards for stuff. You ever met a person where it's like, you just need an award for it. You know, I helped a lady cross the street today. You know, I went over here and did shut up. What do you do for yourself? Them be the people you don't doing all that stuff and being old burnt out food is not graceful. That is not the way. What good are you really? And them people be the people, their family be like, hello, feed us. Hello. Like, yo, you have to find harmony in all of these things. There needs to be harmony in all the things. Some things you're going to go give a lot of attention to at some point, but it's only for a period of time because you're planning. The lack of planning is why things are like, oh my God, I'm overwhelmed. Oh my God. Oh my God. Even people be talking about social media. They be like, social media doesn't have to be hard. Take a poll. You guys want the goal thing to be a workshop where you do it live with me? Sometimes when I do workshops, it just counts some people out because they can't make it. So, but maybe I'll do several for different dates. Maybe I'll do it that way. Because I love the live feel because you get it done now versus like giving it to you. You don't really do it. So maybe we'll do like a workshop. Argentina in the building. Hello. Joy says workshop. Jennifer says pre-recorded. Jennifer says get clear. Yes. Giordoni. I hope I said your name right. George Doni. Giordoni. I feel like it's Giordoni. I don't know. I'm messing up the name. I'm sorry. I'm just going to mess it up like that. Jennifer says PowerPoint vision board. Thanks. Yes. You got, because it's just like I can come to it. I just know what's up. You know what I'm saying? I know where I'm at. I don't. If anytime you feel off track, just go to your clarity, your moment. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. I love it. I'm in love with it. It makes me so happy. Okay, let's look at the year. So this is the final month in the quarter. So honestly, you want to crush September and you also want to plan for the last quarter of the year. You can still have an amazing year. There are some tragic things happen and we cannot control tragedy. We cannot control the weather. We cannot control pandemic issues. We cannot control a lot of stuff. You can control your voting. Vote. But anyway, like the other part of that is October, November, December. Like you can literally make that be something amazing. You can be more organized than you've ever been in your life. And organizing doesn't mean you're not going to have issues and drama. But certain things, like I sleep so good at night. I don't get up looking for things. I know where everything's at. Like there's like, especially if you have children and stuff, a lot of parents, like you got to be organized because you got to manage these little beings that you created. You understand what I'm saying? And you shouldn't feel bad or guilty. I get it. Keisha, you don't got no kids. You can't be whatever. Let me just tell you something. There's always somebody in every category that does it really well. And so with that rule of life that I live by, you just find a way. You have to have an energy of finding a way. Finding a way, or me saying that doesn't mean I don't feel for you or have empathy for you. What I go to is, what is the outcome that you desire? If you desire to be organized, if you desire to have more peace in an area, then how do we get there? That's how you have to think. How do we get there? What we're not going to do is keep talking about what is. What is like, it already is. Like, so how do we get to where you desire? You can say you hate your job all day. How do you get to where you can leave your job? And half the people talking about they hate their job, you're not even comfortable not having a regular job. So shut up and just really get to the bones of what it is that you actually are saying. Is it that you want more money? Then just say that. Like, I love my job, but it don't pay me enough, so now I'm mad at my job. Psych, the job is paying your bills. You're ungrateful. And you lazy. Half the people want more stuff. You want to get it because you want it to miraculously fall out the ceiling. This is weird. It doesn't happen like that. It requires hustle. Hustle, baby. Oh, that's not what that song say. Well, that's what it's going to say today. Okay? Sorry. I'm on one. Drake. I'm on one. I mean, I am. I just can't even be bothered. I can't even be bothered. Now, you know when I do live workshops, you guys always get the replay. I woke up to so many messages about my concert. I've just been loving this. And another message I got that I thoroughly enjoyed today was about someone who said I gave a free session about something and they made some money. So that makes me happy. I don't know what they were talking about though. I give away so much stuff. Like legit, I be doing so many things. Like, I don't know what happened, but they made some money. So that made me very, very happy. That makes me very, very happy. Being a parent equals finding. Yeah, you find a way. Like, yo, anything you want, anything. Think about it. If you want to date somebody, you find a way. You be like, I'm about to. You get into this whole energy and it magically happens. It wasn't magic. You just had faith in that thing. You literally made that manifestation happen because you just it happened because you just decided. You were like, I don't care what happened. I'm about to be like, that's what happens. It legit is the thing. Like, don't go. I'm not saying the behavior is great, but I'm just saying it's a behavior that actually happens in life. And here we are. Take that same energy and do it over there in the other category that you need to do it in. Period. Use your calendar. Like legit. Let me show you one thing I do. This is why I love Apple. I can't really, deal with guys with Androids. I don't know. I'm sorry that your life is like that, that you have an Android. But like, if you go to your calendar and you go to the day, like I can go to this is what I like to do. So my calendar, sometimes if you look at your calendar and it's just overwhelming, I prefer to, this is something else that I sell to you guys all the time. I prefer to write in my calendar like this. And as you can see, it's all wrinkly and used because it's real life, legit. I write in my calendar. I like paper and pen. You know what I'm saying? People make fun of me because I carry a backpack. Because I like to write. Okay, so I like to put things in my written calendar. And every now and then it'll get on my iPhone calendar. But what I like to do, I'm going to give y'all a hack. With this calendar is I like to screenshot the day from, I go to 5 a.m. I move the thingy to 5 a.m. And then I screenshot. There we go. Why is it different this time? Anyway, I normally can see midnight. I don't know if it's because. Anyway, so I go to the day and I put it at 5 a.m. because, you can scroll the time slots. So it starts at 12 a.m. I go to put it at 5 a.m. or you can put it at 6, whatever, but I put mine at 5. And so from 5 to midnight, those are the hours that I'm legit, I can put anything in those slots. So the problem is when we say we're not organized. So I just took a screenshot of it and then I click on it. So now on this picture, I'm basically going to save. I'm going to save it, save to photos. And then I just go to my photos. And let me tell you what I do, you guys. This is legit one of my favorite things. Sometimes if I want to be super, super, super digital because I'm moving around, I'll go in and I'll just edit. And you can legit just write on each hour on each slot. So now what I'm doing is when you click it with your little pencil, I can go in and be like, okay, 5 a.m., wake up, read, right? You just go in and fill out. And I like to monitor what's actually happening, especially when I'm super, super trying to make sure something actually happens in my day or in the next X amount of days. I'm really OCD with every slot because every slot is like my life. I get like this whole thing right here is an hour of my life. So with that, what goes in each box? For me, visually, when I see each box, it's like, oh my God, like I could do this right here. I could do this right here. I can schedule my break. I can add in, rest. And then I can add in hustle. I can add in budgeting. I can add in planning for the next day. Like you know where the time went. So you're not lying to yourself about there's never enough time. The time never changes. The time never changes. We go into the hour and we do things. So it is our job to manage the hour. Let me erase all this because I'm going to use this today just to show you guys. So even if I start late in the day, I'll go back and say and fill in what I actually did for each hour. Because honestly, when you're trying to achieve something, if you are not that accountable, then it's unfair to sit around and say that you're depressed about something. If I remember when I was sitting in my computer and I was like, how is it that I just made all this money? Like, I'll never forget. I was sitting in my laptop and I had an iMac at the time in Mesquite, Texas. And I was sitting there and I was just like, I'm exhausted. Like, I literally just super slaved at work and I have nothing to show for it. Like, I mean, I have this house. I had a 3-bedroom. I like all this stuff. I love my car. I love my job. I love my home. I have a closet, a bedroom that I turned into a closet full of things. I had all these things. I have a studio. The garage was turned into a studio. So I had like a recording place, green screen, everything. I had all this stuff. And I realized that I was planning and buying things, saying I'm going to do stuff that I wasn't legit going to do. And I just was doing, and I just sat there and I looked and it's like, the problem isn't the money. The problem is the person handling the money. The problem isn't anything other than me. Like, I am not being a good manager of what I have been given, the luxury of time, the luxury of having your own business and calling your own price. Like, listen, it was me. I can't be mad at nobody but me. Now, let me just tell you, because I was mad. Like, this is when dating, I want to say I had to learn my ex, he's so kind and patient, because by the time he talked to me after I had that conversation, I was like, bump this, bump it all. I was mad, but I was mad at myself. So ladies, be careful, because you start taking stuff out on your man because you mad because you want him to do something. But at the end of the day, why you ain't doing it? What you looking at him for? Anyway, I remember that day. That was a very pivotal moment in my life when I was like, girl, like, on one hand, I'm excited because you've created this life that, you're doing things that, people be struggling to do. And you're doing it with your eyes closed. That's amazing. But the other part, and it's just the way that it goes, you guys, and you get to have mistakes. You get to be human, but to sit in it and just be like, that's just the way it is, and be complaining. Stop doing that. Stop canceling 2020. What you want to do, die? Because I don't know what you're canceling 2020. 2020 is not canceled for me. Even with everything that's happening, I'm not canceling nothing, period. No, thank you. I'm not cursing my year. I'm not going to curse my year. I'm not cursing my month. This is the first day of the month, baby, and I'm excited about September because, baby, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be good. It's going to be good, period. It's going to be great. It's going to be magnificent. It's going to be marvelous. And I'm not trying to hype you up. I'm not just saying this to say it, honey, because there's intentions and plans to back up these words. And what I say, God has given me authority in this realm. Me, M, capital M, capital E. Me. The end. So I want you to look at, what are you practicing? What you practicing, player? Like, why would I have a piano and look at somebody playing the piano magnificently and be like saying all this stuff when I know I didn't practice to get the result that they're making? Why? Why would I feel any type of way? See, when you get real with yourself, you end up letting go of so many other things, because you got to be like, you know what? I ain't even mad. Like, people be looking at me sometimes. They think I'm nonchalant. It's not that I'm nonchalant, but I just be like, touche. Like, You got to be a realist with yourself. Like, hey, you know what? You're right. My nephew, this morning I talked to my nephew. I said, baby, can I come to your house? Do you know that kid looked at me? That baby looked at me in his little Buzz Lightyear pajamas. He looked at me on FaceTime. He literally like went like this. And he looked up and he was like, this is not my house. He said, this is my mama's house. And I was like, I don't really know what to say. My sister just fell out laughing. I was like, I feel some type of way about this. Like, he's never done that to me before. So it was just so funny. But he was like so serious. He was like, this is my mom's house. He was like, so you gotta really take that up with her. But I was like, what just happened? My sister just fell out laughing. And then he just looked at his mom and she looked at me and she was like, then she looked at him and she said, do you want her to come over? He was like, yes. Touche, kid. This is the kid that always, by the way, is bossy and telling you stuff. And of all the days, I just thought it was so funny because it's like, he's right. He sounded a little rude. You know what I'm saying? In the South, bro, your answer was a little sideways. But he was legit trying to tell me, it's not my house, auntie. I'm not really the one that makes that decision. I was like, I don't even have nothing to say to the kid. He's absolutely correct. I guess I should ask his mom if I could come over. You gotta be cool with what is. Like, what is. So I want you to go into September. I'm in a good mood. I want you to go. I know, even though I'm going off. I mean, I'm always going off. I'm always ranting. It is what it is. I want you to know that whatever it is that you desire is available to you right now. It's already done, but you have to live into it. I posted an email the other day. How many of you guys? The email was long, and I knew when I wrote it, I was just in a writing mode, so I just wrote whatever came out and posted it. Like, whatever. It's what I meant. It's what it is. It's what happens. And it was long, and I know most people don't like to read, but the end of it was so powerful. Like, it was so good. Not because I wrote it, but it was because like God was like literally ministering. I was just like, yes, this is so good. This is so good. So, and I knew when I posted it, I said, this is long. So there are going to be some people who see the text and they're taken away from it. It's taken aback, like it's too many words. So they're going to just scroll away. But the bottom of it was legit like formulas. God was like, yo, this is what it is. This is how it goes. And I just looked at, it was just so good. Like, look at this. We must always be clearing the air in our minds so we can hear instructions in our heart and not make every other person better. Make every other person smarter. Make every other person have more. Like, God loves you enough to also instruct you with his Holy Spirit. When we don't hear, we have all these issues. The issues show up in your personal life. They show up in your business. And it messes up the flow and effect that God wants us to have, which makes us confused, which makes us play with distractions just the way that the enemy would like. Baby, I dug that thing. So that was just like the way I broke that down, though, and it wasn't like I was just literally writing, and this is what was coming. So I was like, wow, Lord, playing with distractions. We know what it looks like. You can look at your life right now and know, I've been playing with that. That's a distraction. I've been playing with it because it helps me feel better about what I'm not addressing. It helps me have ease and relief with the level of torment and confusion that's playing with me. So I play with distractions. Somebody. And the thing is, God is always speaking, but we can't hear. So then we feel lost. And then when you're lost, you are able to be seduced by other things that keep you distracted. The more distracted you are, the more your book won't come out, the more your whatever it is that you think you need to be doing, the more you don't pay attention to your children, while they off living like they grown and they ain't. Listen, I know because I was the kid that got to live like I was grown because my parents were distracted by financial troubles and all of this other stuff. So I saw their distraction as an opportunity to go be a hot mess in the streets. You understand what I'm saying? You can't afford to be running around confused and distracted for a million reasons, but especially if you got chillins, okay? God desires for us to live abundant, be fruitful, multiply, be prosperous. All this stuff, like we grew up in the South where it's like, I don't want nothing but a seat in heaven. Listen, the way that we see God on earth is through prosperity. The nature, when you look at the ocean, you just see abundance and relief and peace. That is the glory of God. When someone looks at your life, what do they see? What do they see? When they feel you are like, the way that someone else can experience God is through you. in your life, your being, your existence. Being prosperous so we can teach and share and help others do the same in every area of our life. I can't teach you everything. I don't know everything, but the areas that are like a no-brainer, do it in my sleep, I keep getting result consistently, I'm going to share. Everybody has their area, whatever the area and category of life is that you are really good at. There are some women who are in, my best friend is like an insanely amazing mother, like the way that her house runs, the way that her children act, the way it's just a whole vibe. It don't even make sense, but it's like a gift. And it's something that also can be articulated. Okay. And it can be taught to other young women, to other mothers who maybe you got it wrong, maybe trying to get better, maybe whatever. Like there is a lane for everyone. But when you're confused and you're bogged down and you're not in flow, and when you're telling yourself that you're not talented and you're not gifted and you're not this and you're not that, you're making everything outside of you be the thing instead of you understanding that you were born, you're here, it's on purpose, for purpose, you have a purpose, you have a reason for being here, and it is here to serve the world. The world sometimes, when you say the world, it scares people because they think about the globe and like, oh my God, the world is so big. But the world is made up of each little home. Each little home makes up the city makes up the state makes up the collective makes up all the countries, and here we are. So everybody is all connected. You understand what I'm saying? So you cannot take your existence lightly. You are impactful, even when you think you're not. So because God desires us to be prosperous, take some time and notice the areas in your life that you feel called to change. What is it that you feel called to change? It's not an accident that you feel passionate about this thing. And everything that comes to you, that you just, it keeps, that's an area that's being highlighted by God. But if I'm so busy, being busy, I can't ever get to it, which is why we see what we see in the current state. But there, each day, each second, each minute, there's an opportunity for new mercy, new glory, new grace, just new. Every single minute is new. Because everything is already done. Everything is already yours. Like legit, the Bible tells you that. Everything's already yours. Everything's already done. Everything. Like Miles Monroe explains this really, really well. And I'm not going to try to repeat it the way he does it because I don't know how to do that. But he just explains it really well. Like God, like literally everything's done. And then it was like, everything's already done. Like everything. And so it's just our job to pull out, to bring all these things. It's your job. It's just your job. It's up to you. You have to think about how because it's already done, that guides how you walk and live. Like before I ever left the country, I started already thinking like a world traveler. I started already keeping myself like informed and understanding. So by the time I left the country, it felt natural because I was already walking, talking like it, thinking like it. I was already practicing what it's going to be like when I leave. You understand what I'm saying? Because you are victorious, how do you walk? How do you talk? How do you think? How do you act? Church people love talking about, I am victorious. And then the first thing something go wrong, you're like, oh, I thought you was victorious. Is that like when on Monday? What day? I don't know. On Sundays you're victorious. Okay, got it. Got it. Got it. It's only on Sundays. Ouch. I know. I don't go for like the popular, like whatever. Like this is the stuff, this is real life work. Because you are abundant, how do you be right now in this moment? Are your thoughts abundant? Is your conversation abundant? Are the actions that you're about to take abundant? Or are you doing it from a scarcity place? Are you doing it from a poverty place? Are you doing it from a lack place? Are you doing it from a, I don't know if you're in the right place. What are you doing? Are you being abundant because you are? Or are you waiting for abundance to come because it's like you're waiting for it? And so you're like literally the donkey with the little carrot in the front. You're just like, you're thinking it's coming, it's happening, and it's not happening because you're living here. It's not right. It's just wrong. The work that you have to do is pay attention to what you're thinking. The work that you have to do is like legit. I'm not exempt. I'm not saying this because I've mastered it. It's just ever growing because with every new goal, with every new level, like you got to just keep rewiring and you get to just, upgrade. Because the job is yours, how did you show up to all of the interviews? How did you show up to every job interview? Because you knew that you were literally manifesting the perfect job in the perfect way in the perfect place for you. The perfect income, the perfect job, the perfect way. You're manifesting that you know that it's done. You're bringing it into the physical reality. And so you just have to go through the human formalities. That's good. You're bringing it into the physical reality because it's done. Like it's already done. So you're bringing it into your realm, into your exact like circumference presence circle. And so you have to go through the little human formality part. Are y'all listening to me? Hello? Hello? Are y'all listening to me? I don't know what's happening. I'm going to wait for a comment. I'm waiting. We have all these people on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, and I see not one, nothing. And y'all know we don't be quiet, so I don't understand what y'all doing. Okay. Hey, y'all. Okay. Y'all listening. Okay. All right. Okay. Fine. But yeah, the moral of the story is this. Okay, my bad. I'm just checking because, if you're new here, I don't like just talking to the screen when the screen has no action. I mean, even though I still talk to the screen when the screen has no action because I can't not, because I'm going to always be saying whatever. But we talks to each other, okay? I'm black. We be loud. Be like, amen. Yes. Like, we be excited. Like, why would you go to the club and be excited? But then when you get something that bless your soul, you just be like, hello, interact. Hi, Kelly Cole. Yes, this is good stuff. Okay, great. I just want to see if y'all was awake because, I'm about done. But the moral of the story is this. The key, because it's already done, you have to walk in it daily and do the human formalities. Human formalities means that you apply for the job because the perfect job is there that already exists. And you got to just keep going through the human motions, okay? Because you have the #1 podcast. What are the details? When did you launch it? What are the pictures? What are the colors? What are the reviews? What are the transformations that people are having because they're listening to your podcast? What is the content that gave them those transformations? You write that down, darling. It came to you. You get to prophesy over your own life. You get to be your own, I decided, and so it is. You have that power. I'm not above this work. This is what I have come to learn. And this is what I practice. What are you practicing? What are you practicing? What are you practicing? The more issues the person has, the more they're inclined to be drowned by the issue. The more issues a person has, the more they're inclined to be drowned by the issue. Does that make sense? If a person is full of a whole bunch of stuff, issues, drama, it's drowning them energetically, okay? Versus being crowned in God's love, being crowned in God's guidance, being drowned in God's word, being drowned in the blessing. Like, you legit can learn so much about so much. I know it's like, I'm talking about God, I'm talking about no Bible. I'm just trying to tell you, you will get your whole life when you really read it and ask God to give you revelation, ask God to take it deeper, ask God to make you just understand things in a whole nother type of way. Your life legit be changing. And you just be like, why don't other people know this? You have to seek knowledge. You have to seek the ultimate peacemaker. You have to seek joy. You have to seek the keys to unlock greatness in your life. God needs our bodies. God needs our bodies. God needs our minds so that people can experience him through us on earth. God needs our body, which means that you need to get to what you're getting to. All your goals that are coming to you, they're not an accident. If your goals are not going to create drama and confusion in someone's life, then do it. Look at the spirit of the goal. Look at the spirit of why you want to do something. If it is completely correct and right in the right place, then do it. Get expeditious about it. Get excited about it. Go at once, like the man with the 5 talents. It's not an accident that the scripture says he went at once. He didn't take his time. He didn't drag his feet. He lived in that moment and he took action. He practiced. In order to go at once, that means you practice. You are a type of person who practices taking action now and not later. You are a person who practices getting it done. When I talk to people about business things, real people that like when we talk about deals and stuff like that, they be like, man, you just to the point. I'm the type of person. What you say you need? Okay, great. Boom. Got it. It's done. We don't got time. And they be like, man, I wish everybody was like that. go at once. You have to practice being a person that handles things right away. You have to practice to be an organized person. That way, when you wake up, you're not wondering like, where is this? And I can't find this. And oh God, did I forget to do? No, I practice knowing where things are. I practice these things. That way, when something actually happens, I'm like, oh wow, that happened. Like I have time and space to even deal with it because my practice daily has space and time because it's like I got things in order. Here we are. I'm just saying. What are you practicing? That's the main thought. Think about it today. What thoughts did you practice when you woke up this morning? Instagram, you're cutting off. Come to YouTube, come to Facebook. What did you practice this morning? What was your mind this morning? Do you practice? Do you rehearse nonsense? Talk to me. This is what you gotta like really go in and think about. Because this is your only life. You only get one. You only get one. Like the Eminem song. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Okay, I'm done. Great reality check. We got to check ourselves wholeheartedly. I love that. Kendall said, taking notes. I love it. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I fussed. You ever be with your auntie or your grandma and them and they be fussing at you, but they be the ones that be like, you be like, I ain't gonna say nothing, but it's you, it's not us. I'm sorry. My bad. Okay, I'm complete. I'm complete for this moment. Anyway, for this moment. But yeah, I think I'm complete. Shall we pray? Drop pray hand emojis if we should pray. Give me some pray hand emojis. Give me some yeses. Give me some hearts. Give me some. Tag a friend. Don't keep it to yourself. Don't keep it to yourself. Holler at your girl. Give me some hand emojis if you're down for the prayer. Let me see. If y'all don't want to pray, I keep my prayers. My prayers be good. And it's not my prayer. God is good. Therefore, the prayer is good. Don't keep it to yourself. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay, great. We're going to pray. I love y'all. Y'all be putting up with your girl. Let's rock. Father God, we thank you. We thank you. We thank you. We thank you. We're excited to talk to you. We love that we can come to you any time of day, any moment, via prayer, via meditation, and you are there. You are all-knowing, all-powerful, omnipresent, the one true only. We love you. We love you, Lord. We love you. We love you for how you made us. We love you for all of our different characters and qualities and personalities. We love you for all of the ways that we are, that we get to exude who you are. God, I pray that you show everybody what it is, their next best step, even for today. I pray that we all just get greater stewardship. We get greater organization skills. We get greater management skills, oh God, so that we can be the way that we need to be, so that you can just show up and bless and bless and bless. I pray unmerited favor, unfair favor. I pray just things and doors opening because we were diligent enough to prepare. I pray that we find the perfect resources. Each and every person find the right book, the right audio program, the right class, whatever it is that they need to know, the right resource pops up. They recognize it. Oh God, open the eyes, remove the film that has been blocking what's right in front of us. Oh God, remove that film and allow us to see how you see. Allow us to think abundantly. Allow us to think powerfully and walk in the power that you have given us. Oh God, allow us to remove the things that are not like you. If we feel the spirit of depression, the spirit of confusion, the spirit of anxiety, if we feel it, allow us to remember that you've given us the power. You've given us the authority to tread upon anything unlike you. You've given us the power of a sound mind. So we thank you. We lift you up. We praise you. I ask that everybody get this excitement through the computer screen whenever they see this, that they get a surge of excitement and energy, because you're not a stale God. You're not a boring God. I pray that they feel your glory, your presence. I pray that this conversation resonates deep within the cores of their soul and it begins to marinate and plant seeds that grow amazing fruits of organization, of clarity, of peace, of harmony. I pray that the right relationships and friendships begin to form that have accountability, real accountability, oh God. I thank you for giving us power to dominate, power to subdue, power to be fruitful. We love you, we praise you, we lift you up, and all these things in Jesus' name. Amen, 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 amen. Y'all better understand the power that you have. Use your voice. Guard your thoughts. Manage your thoughts. Manage your activities within each hour of time because we all got the same 24 hours. Watch what you're practicing. I love you for hanging out with you, girl. This is Good Tea for Life. Oh. I need to, like, for real, get you guys all the links. When my podcast drop, I need you guys to go download it, okay? So when I give the word, we got to get up in the Apple Store. I want us to make as much noise we made about Brandy and Monica, who ain't changing. We love Brandy and Monica, and I love their music, but if you're still unorganized, that's not relevant. So let's get our lives when this podcast come out, because it's going to be all about us being prosperous, okay? So when it drop, every time the beat drop, I need y'all to go download it. So just stay close. Turn your notifications. Make sure you're following your girl. You know what I'm saying? Go on YouTube, subscribe, Instagram, whatever your place is. Apple Store. I love it. I love the emoji. Y'all know I love emojis. The Butterfly Experience, Lala, Shakia. I love it. I love it. I'm listening, but my hands are full of pigments and blessings and thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Seek the ultimate peacemaker. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You've got me like Xena, the warrior princess. Can I just tell y'all, I be fussing, then I be like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to fuss. I'm not trying to fuss. I'm just trying to, if you feel nervous because I was fussing, I'm just trying to tell y'all what's in my heart. And sometimes it just come out little sideways. Power in planning and power in what we speak and think. Yes, Deshaun. My planner is coming. Organization is on the way. Yes, yes, yes. I'm there. Yes. I love you all. I'm going to be back live because I'm doing something for my beauty industry people. Honestly, anybody can take a class. But also, I'm going to figure out when we're going to do I want you guys to do like the Google Doc vision board if you would like guidance and to know all my little ways of how I do these things. And it's very simple, actually. We'll do like a workshop. It'll be like a $19 workshop or something. So I'll plan a couple. That way you can just pick your time frame and we'll do it. And you have that. So that's coming. So stay close. If you're not on my email list, that's probably why you'd be like, what is actually happening? But I always tell social media everything anyway. So, but you need to be on the email list. Let me give you the link. Go to LakeishaMichelle.com and just sign up. You'll see the Good Tea for Life email list. And that's all things that make you prosperous. I don't be having time. I could. I'm not gonna say I don't have time. I don't segment what comes and what doesn't come. So you get motivation, you get business conversation, you get whatever we're up to for the day. If you don't like it, just don't read that email for the day. Anyway, I love you all. LakeishaMichelle.com for any questions. And I shall be back later. Peace out. I'm going to order some Del Frisco's right now. It's calling my name. Do you guys love Del Frisco's? It's such a thing. Love you. Thank you, Pathfinding Life Coach. Love you more. Mwah. Michelle, mwah. Love you more. Love it.